And we're off to the races. Wonderful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so happy that you are joining us tonight. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. We had a really big response to this new series that we've just launched, and I'm very excited about that. And I know that everybody's time is at a premium, so we love that we can record this and make this available. So I know a lot of people registered to get the recording, and this is going to be an 8-week series. So tonight is the first of 8 weeks. It'll always be Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern time, but you will always receive a recording since you've registered, and you automatically will get that every week, whether you jump on or not. And then when we finish the series, we'll have a couple of weeks break, and then we will start it again. So let's say you miss the women's health session or the toxic home, then you are able to get on that next time around too. So there's going to be plenty of time to get familiar with all the different topics that we're going to be covering. So we're going to kick it off today just with some introductions. I'm Kristen Raza. I think most of you on this call are listening, and I'm co-presenting tonight with my fabulous friend and colleague, Laura Whaley. So I'm going to take a moment and introduce myself, and then I'm going to have Laura introduce herself, and then we'll both be presenting tonight. So I was introduced to doTERRA in 2014, about almost midway through the year, or quarter way through the year, and I didn't know anything about essential oils, never really had any interest in them, but I was very passionate about health and wellness. And at that time, I owned a fitness franchise of Jazzercise, and I was doing a lot of great things for my health. But a year or so prior to that, I had gone through a major medical crisis with this unidentifiable tumor that took over my body. So I was really curious because I wanted to learn more about reducing the chemicals and the toxins in my life. And oils were introduced to me. And I used them for about a year and a half before I started to get interested in the business side of essential oils. And 85% of our customers simply love to use the oils and to elevate and protect their health and support their health and their family's health with the oils. But we do have about 15%, and some of our leaders are on this call tonight, and they'll be chiming in to answer any of your questions. So one benefit of being on live is that if you've got questions as we go along, you can drop them in the chat, and we have lots of great people that will support you and get answers, because we don't have all the answers and we don't need to, but we have great resources. We have books and apps and people that we can call upon in our community when we don't have the answer, and that's so great. So in doTERRA, we have a few things that we really hold dear, and one is quality, another is community, and another is education and support. So that's what prompted our team to really join together and offer this series. And so that's how I got into doTERRA, and I came for the products, and I really fell in love with the mission and have met some beautiful souls who I get to work with and hang out with and dance with and travel with all the time. And one of those is Laura Whaley. So I'm gonna have Laura introduce herself.
Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Laura Whaley, and I met Kristen through a friend of ours, a mutual friend, and it changed my life forever because she brought the oils into my life. And I am forever, forever grateful that our paths crossed in that way, because I took to the oils pretty naturally. I just had such a calling for them, and once I started using them, I just wanted to do more with them. So I am a doTERRA sales wellness advocate, and I also just was certified in Reiki, and I'm so interested in energy healing and medicine, and that's where I'm headed. So I hope you enjoy the presentation tonight, and look forward to your questions, and welcome aboard.
Yay. So we have people that have registered for this class we have one person who just ordered her oils yesterday, I believe, brand new customer, so she doesn't even have them yet. And we have people who have had their oils for years, and it doesn't matter which camp you fall into. I hope that we have something helpful for you. But if it's been a while, and maybe you haven't dusted off some of those oils or haven't even cracked the cap open on some of them, think about why you purchased essential oils in the first place. What were the things that you were looking to support? Maybe you had some digestive issues. Maybe one of your family members had some anxiety issues. It could be all different kinds of things. But think about what brought you to doTERRA in the first place. And if you've got a pen handy, and you may want to grab a pen and paper, because you might want to start keeping a little bit of a wish list as we go along. You may hear things that you want to think about looking into later. So if you have a reason that you purchased your doTERRA oils and you're willing to share it, please drop that in the chat so that we can, we can just get a sense of what your primary health goals or health challenges or wellness goals are. So feel free to do that. And so rather than give education on every single oil or product, you can imagine that would be totally overwhelming. So just for your own health, think about things that you want to target and things that you want to take away that are very applicable to you. So what we'll do tonight is kind of a general overview of some of the most common oils and products in some of our most popular kits. And what I always like to do is to recommend that you get a reference book or app. So I love the Essential Life book. I'm going to check, see what some of the stress, relaxation, natural remedies to cope with life. Oh my gosh, don't we need that right now? So here's the beautiful thing with essential oils. We have all these resources, and you can just reach for one of those reference books to help you out. So you don't need to know what every oil does or what, ailment you can use any oil for. So you just want to be able to have some kind of resource or reference. And if you don't have that, oh, that's weird. I don't know why we're writing on the screen with red. It's doing that. That's not me, is it? That's so crazy. All right, well, we'll just go with it. All right, so let's take a quick look at some of the most common products that people may have started out with, a quick review of things that do come in some of our kits. You may not have these, but you may want to consider them. So for starters, Lifelong Vitality. I know many of you have the Lifelong Vitality supplements because that is doTERRA's #1 selling supplement. And it's this trio pack that helps you in 3 ways. In a nutshell, it helps you with your mood, with your energy, and with your digestion. And it's so much more than that too, but we have an entire class on that next week, so I'm not going to go deep into it. But that's something that you just need for a good baseline for health. Lifelong Vitality is going to be the key for that, and an important aspect of that is consistency, right? And making sure that you take it. And so you want to put it in a place where you're going to see it every day. So for example, mine is near my coffee pods for my Keurig. I know that I'm going to make my coffee at some point in the morning, so my supplements are right there, and you want to make it convenient for yourself. Next, we've got Terrazyme, and that's your digestive enzyme. And if you don't know what digestive enzymes are, you can tune in next week or you can Google it, but that is really important to have that digestive enzyme. And you can take them with every meal. I like to try to take one with every meal, and it's very potent and powerful, and it's got a lot of different enzymes in it that ours does, and it will help you digest things like dairy and meat and cruciferous vegetables and gluten if you eat that. And those are some of the things that are hard for the body to digest. So Terrazyme is going to be a wonderful support for any digestive issues. And then PB Assist, most people are familiar with probiotics. That's doTERRA's probiotic, and that's a probiotic digestive enzyme that really helps us convert our food into energy more efficiently, and it also helps with our digestion as well. And then of course we've got on here our lemon and our frankincense. These are 2 daily staples for me. They're daily foundational essential oils. And your lemon is going to be kind of cleaning you inside out. So it's a detoxifying oil. So you probably, if you took an oil class, if you learned about oils at a class setting, you probably heard about frankincense is our king of oils. It's the, don't leave the home without frank. All the things we say, because that's excellent for your cellular support. And those two oils are oils you can use all three ways. You can use them internally, you can use them topically, and you can use them aromatically. So I love using them in all three ways. And just a sidebar, because lemon is a citrus, it is photosensitive. So you don't want to be using it topically if you're going out into the sun, right? So you just want to remember that. My favorite way to use lemon is in a glass of water first thing in the morning. So that's one way that I like to do that. Oh, and our red line is continuing on there. I don't know how that happened. That's so crazy. So we're going to talk about 4 different areas. And the first one is exercise and weight management. So perhaps you decided to choose essential oils to help you with your metabolism, getting into an active lifestyle. And again, Lifelong Vitality supplements right up there at the top of the list. And it's always going to be at the top of my list. Then we've got Slim and Sassy. Some of you may have gotten the oil Slim and Sassy in your kit. You can also see here we've got the soft gels and the gum as well. And this is a blend of oils that has some cinnamon in it. It has some citrus oils in it. And it's going to help your body getting into a natural state of detox in a very gentle way. And it's going to be supportive for your metabolism. Then over here, we've got the Deep Blue Rub, which we put this under exercise and weight management, because if you're starting to get moving and you are a little, get some aches and pains, that's going to be your go-to, this Deep Blue Rub for any kind of aches and pains. So, and also if you have any injuries, it's great for pre-workout, but it's also great for post-workout as well. So now we've got also our Copaiba oil. And Copaiba is similar to CBD in the way that it does infect the entire endocannabinoid system, but it's a fraction of the cost of very high quality CBD. So I love that. And you can use your Copaiba internally, but you can also, as a soft gel, but you can also use the oil as a topical application. And the thing with the Copaiba is, again, it's great for reducing inflammation in your body. And so those minor aches and pains that happen and when we're really active can help you support that. For me personally, that's one that I'm taking a lot lately because I do have a lot of inflammation in my body. So I really love the Copaiba when it comes to pain and inflammation. And now the same is true for the turmeric capsules. And they're not pictured on this slide, but they're kind of cool if you haven't seen them. They're very interesting, cutting edge technology. And it includes both the powdered root form of turmeric as well as the essential oil form of turmeric. So it's a very interesting supplement. And it looks like a little space age capsule, basically. It's like yellow, floating in yellow. And that's because the turmeric powder and the oil are both in there to support the body. All right, rest and manage stress. So here is one of our 4 categories. And this right now, I think is probably like top of the list for people. I don't know about you, but it is for me. It's a very emotional time right now. So you might be going about your day, maybe just, maybe your personal life hasn't changed that much with everything happening, but with all of the additional stress and anxiety with COVID, you might be more emotional and you may be on a little bit of a roller coaster ride. Hands up if anybody's feeling that. I know I am. So you're going to be pulling out your essential oils and your products all day long when you're feeling like that. And remember, these aren't like sleeping pills where you take one and your day is shot and you're just down for the count. you can still function like a human being. It's not going to bring everything down. So of course, what's at the top of the list once again is our lifelong vitality pills. And that is going to be a great mood supporter. Of course, frankincense is on here because it is great for the cellular body, but a drop under your tongue when you're feeling overwhelmed at the beginning of your day, maybe after you brush your teeth, is going to be really wonderful. And you might even put it in your diffuser. I'm going to just check the chat next time it pops down. We went back a slide there. Something that I love in my diffuser is balance. I'm going to just check to see what, it keeps popping away when I try to look at the chat, but that's all right. Balance in the diffuser is beautiful. You may have gotten that in one of your original starter kits. It's my personal favorite scent, and it is a blend, so it's already diluted. Laura's going to talk about dilution in a little bit. And so you just a little bit behind the ear, a little bit on the wrist creases. I like to put it on the bottoms of my feet in the morning. And again, it doesn't like tire me out or make me so mellow. It's just more of a grounding sensation. We've got lavender on this list, which is like our Swiss Army knife of oils. It's great for so many things, specifically managing stress. And you could even put a drop of lavender under your tongue with frankincense, or you can put it in your bath water with some Epsom salts to kind of bring some calm and peace to yourself. I have been using so many essential oils in the bathtub, as my friends and colleagues on this call know. I am a very big fan of the bath. And then finally, your Serenity and your Adaptive, both oils and soft gels. You can use them in either way. And, you know, don't get overwhelmed if you don't have all of these products. You may have purchased a kit that does not have some of these, or you may have not ordered for a while, but we just want you to know about them. So Serenity is a great supplement to use before bed. And the soft gels, maybe 30 minutes before you go to bed. And Adaptive can be before bed or first thing in the morning. It's like a chill pill. It helps you stay focused and just kind of like mitigate those feelings of anxiety a little bit. So just curious, take a little check in the chat. Wild or let's see. Yes. Oh, Julie, thank you for mentioning that. We are going to mention that later. But when you're putting citrus in your water, make sure you're using a glass or stainless steel container. We have a slide on that coming up. Caitlin, inhale slim and sassy to wake up. Beautiful. Mindy loves Serenity while sleeping. Yeah, with a few drops of balance. Ah, perfect. Rebecca loves the Adaptive. Yeah, the Adaptive is newer for us, and it's a hit. It's a big hit. So our next category is reducing toxic load. So let's talk diffuser first. Get rid of those toxic Yankee candles and Glade plugins and all of that stuff, and just plug in your diffuser. I have one in every room just about now, and you know, they're all with different things going on, because I want some relaxation and zen in my bedroom. I want some energy in my kitchen. Right now, I've been in this, I don't want to say rut, but habit of putting basil and lemon in my kitchen diffuser every morning. I just really love that combination. I've got right now in my office, I've got frankincense. Is it frankincense? Oh, I've got turmeric, ginger, and wild orange, which we learned recently is a fabulous abundance combination for bringing in abundance. So I've got that in my office where I'm working. So it's going to change depending on, you know, the room, what we're looking for. These are some of the staples, and gosh, now more than ever, this On Guard line of cleaning products. Absolutely. I don't know about you guys. I am cleaning my house a lot more. I'm cleaning those counters all the time, the doorknobs, the foaming hand wash. I've never washed my hands so much. And we know that this On Guard product is not going to be detrimental to our, bringing us toxins in our body and our bloodstream. We know that we're safe when we're using these products to clean our home and to sanitize our skin. Toothpaste as well. I love the On Guard toothpaste. Another way that I've reduced the toxic load in my life is the spa products and skincare products. So we have a few beautiful skincare lines. This is just one of them right here, the Virage, and the Root to Tip Serum is one of our hair care products. So anything that you put on your skin and on the surfaces in your home are going to be absorbed into your bloodstream. So that's why I really had my eyes opened when I was wondering how I got this crazy tumor and realized that, I had scented candles going and skincare products that were toxic and toothpaste and laundry detergent and all kinds of other things. The toxins were all over the place, and we can't eliminate them all. There's going to be some in our environment always that we're encountering, but why not mitigate what we can, right? Why not do what we can and make choices for something more natural? So, have fun with your diffuser. Do something new and different every day. My friend Terry texts me every morning with her diffuser blend, and I just love it. She comes up with crazy combinations, and I told her she needs to write a book of diffuser recipes because they're awesome. But something like peppermint and wild orange is great for energizing you at night. Breathe and lavender. Beautiful. So these are some really great combinations that you can use. And because they are, they're cleaning the air in your home as well while you're doing that. So it's not just that it smells good, it's going into your brain, it's changing your emotional state, and it's also purifying the air in your home. So all pretty awesome. And you can start using citruses in your water. As Julie pointed out, remember to drink out of a stainless steel or glass container when you're using citruses. And I'm currently drinking, I know the people on my team will know what I've got in my water. One guess. Green mandarin. Green mandarin is my favorite citrus in the water, and I love lemon too. Let's see what we got going on in our chat here. Green mandarin, Julie for the win. Oh, Bridget, ginger, you will love it. I love ginger. It's just, it smells so good. Let's see. Karen's talked about the foaming hand wash. Pump it into my hands and rinse my fruits and veggies as an extra rinse. Very, very smart. That's so great. That is really great. I love that. Yeah, Caitlin is mentioning citrus in the water is key with the current immunity system situation. Right now, we need to keep our immune system strong. And so that is utmost importance for us. And now I'm going to turn it over to Laura. I do not know how to get rid of these red lines. Kind of cracking me up because we recorded this and we have to just apologize for this scribbling. It looks like a toddler took over for a moment. But I'm going to turn it over to Laura now.
It's so funny, the red lines. It's a sign of something. I don't know what.
I don't know.
All right, so small amounts often. So when you're using your oils, the best phrase that you can remember is less is more. When you first start using your oils, there's really nothing that you can do that is super wrong with the oils, but just start out slowly and always use less. And this is a cool chart that tells you how many drops, for adults and for children. With children, obviously, it's going to be a little bit less than it is for adults. And they're very safe, so it's always good to start out small. You can take them internally, and I'm sorry, I have to put my glasses on because I can't see this line. So internal for capsules, you're going to take 2 to 4, and orally under the tongue, maybe 1 to 3 drops. Topically, about 3 to 6 drops for an adult. And again, just start out, less is more, and you can always add to that if you want to, if you're not feeling it or you want to take more. Next. So dilution. So this is a really, really neat topic. Oh, no pun intended, is neat. Application, more effective. So the answer to that question is, it is actually, because with our fractionated coconut oil that doTERRA provides and sells to us, and it could have been in one of your kits or not, but it's a great product to have on hand because it does offer that dilution. Topically, some of the oils may cause your skin some irritation if you're not using them with coconut oil, so you want to be sure to put that fractionated coconut oil in, a couple drops of the oil, and then put it under your feet or wherever you're feeling that you may need it, on your tummy, if you're having digestive issues, or if you are wanting to get a sense of calm. It's always good because it does spread it out. It makes the oil go a longer way than just taking 1 or 2 drops. Next. So I have oils now. What? No dilution? Or with fractionated coconut oil. So as you can see where the red squiggly line is, the no dilution, it does get through your skin topically there, but with the fractionated coconut oil, it actually does get through your skin more and deeper. So it goes deeper within your skin. The skin is your largest organ on your body. So it is really important to know what you're putting on your skin, right? We don't want to, going back to that toxins, and when we're using lotions and laundry detergent and different things, your skin is your first defense there. So your skin is picking up all those fragrances, everything that you're putting on your skin. So with the oils, you know that they're pure and you know that they're going to be good for your body. I love the oils, especially because of the cellular response. And when we are using the oils, which are plant-based and cellular, and we are cellular creatures, as you know, as well, we're really, really, really getting that benefit of healing when we're putting it onto our skin and it's getting into our cells. And that's why the oils work so beautifully. And that's why I love them so much. It's awesome. Next. So apply to your affected area, and this is just saying, oils are simple. I think a lot of times when you first get the oils, you overthink just a tad bit, and you're wondering, oh, should I do this, should I do that, where should I put it? There's really no right or wrong way, and the best way to remember is grab that coconut oil, put a pump in your hand, take a couple drops of whichever oil you are going to use, and put it right on whatever is bothering you. So if you have, a little skin rash, irritation, get your lavender out and put some right on there, and it's going to really help with the best results when you're using that fractionated coconut oil. So it's a carrier oil. It's about $12, and it comes in the bottle that's pictured there. And you can get that for, really, you can use it for any part of your body. And I just love it because it does wonders on your skin. Just using the coconut oil alone without any essential oil is awesome too. So if you have dry skin, it's great for that. Topically, so sorry, I gotta put my glasses back on again. Topical use is very soothing to muscles, joints, and skin irritation. So diluting with the coconut oil. Unscented lotion is another really, really great way to be using your essential oils. If you have some unscented lotion, I even use, I have a lavender lotion, and I just put lavender oil into the lotion to kind of get that double benefit. But it does help to absorb better as well as spread further. So we want to get a lot of bang for our buck when we're using our essential oils. And using the fractionated coconut oil is definitely a great way to go. There's also other oils that you can be using to mix with. Apricot oil is one of them. But you really don't want to use water, as oils and water don't mix. And as you know, we just talked about, right, putting some lemon in our water, you know, it'll stay on top. I just shake my cup up a little bit before I drink it, and then voila, you're good to go. So this is for a roller ball. So roller balls are really, really great. doTERRA sells many roller balls that are already diluted with fractionated coconut oil. And they have, you know, a whole series of oils that you can buy already diluted, but you can also just buy the roller balls and the coconut oil and put coconut oil in, and then put your essential oils, just drop the essential oils in. So here's a 10 milliliter bottle that, you know, they're suggesting to fill with the coconut oil, and then you put 1/10 to 1/3 essential oils. So I usually put in a 10 milliliter, I would say probably about 5 drops, 5 to 10 drops. It all depends on what I'm, you know, going to be using it for. So roller balls are a great way to go. Also, you know, I just want to say, and here's doTERRA's roller bottle.
I was trying to get the eraser going, and I put the captions on. So sorry about that, Laura. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
I apologize for you.
So here's the roller pack. It's a 6-pack of roller balls. It's $4.75 with your wholesale membership, and it's really, really a great way. You can see that they're amber in color, and that helps to keep the oils, you know, with integrity. And, you know, if they're you have them outside, or, you know, I carry them in my purse. There's not a place I don't go without, you know, I don't know, 5, 20 roller balls in my bag, depending on what day it is and what kind of bag I'm carrying. So it's really, really awesome to use the oils in this way and have them handy and already with the fractionated coconut oil, so you don't have to worry about it. So, supplements. So supplements are part of our daily nutrition, and doTERRA definitely has, you know, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which I just absolutely love. And, you know, the one thing that I can say about, well, we're going to have a whole class on it next week, but start slowly. Always consider doing, you know, half a dose for a few days and then build up to the full dose, which is 2 of each of the supplements. doTERRA suggests taking twice daily and recommend it taking them at breakfast and at lunchtime. Now, if you're not a breakfast person, a lot of people are on the go and don't really eat breakfast, so then lunch and dinner would be awesome as well. And making it a lifestyle, so doTERRA definitely has become a lifestyle for myself, and I have really never felt better with taking the supplements, taking them at the same time, creating a ritual. I know we really get, you know, busy in our lives, and it's very, very difficult, you know, to create that consistency. And yes, do we fall off the wagon once in a while? We sure do. But it's good to know that you can get right back on and get started with them. The one thing that I will say is, you know, I did notice a big difference when I started taking them, but it was when I stopped taking them that I really, really felt the difference, and was like, what is going on with my body? As far as, you know, stomach issues and things of that nature, I did have many problems, and I can truly, honestly say that, you know, when I did stop taking them, that's when I noticed, wow, I need to go back on my doTERRA supplements, because they really, really do help and support your entire body on a cellular level with oils and everything that you need to supply your body. You know, we don't always eat the best, you know, that we could and that we should. And, you know, nutrition kind of falls by the wayside with our busy lives. So taking the supplements definitely helps to maintain your body and keep that healthy. And wellness is really should be number one for all of us. We should absolutely take care of ourselves. And a lot of times we just, like I said, life gets busy. We have other things going on. There's a pandemic going on. We haven't really been in the mood to be like, oh yeah, I gotta take care of myself. But this is definitely the time to be taking the supplements to support your immune system, and keep that COVID away. That's for sure. So, Kristen, I think, were you going to take over on how to reorder?
Yeah, I will take over from here, sure.
Awesome.
So we just want to make sure that you know how to place an order. As we always say, doTERRA accounts are kind of like a Costco account. Basically, you have like your Costco card, your doTERRA ID gives you the opportunity to shop at a discounted price, 25% off, which is the wholesale price. And this is what your sign-in page will look like, and you'll need your ID number and password. And now you are able to also log in with your email. That's new. But if you need your ID number, just reach out to whoever shared oils with you, and we can always hook you up with that. And one thing people will ask often is, how do I reorder? Should I get a loyalty reward order, which is what this LRP stands for here, loyalty reward program, or a one-time standard order? And a one-time standard order is not going to get you any of the perks. And that's why we wanted to just take a moment to tell you about the perks that you get with doTERRA. So when you order a loyalty reward order, you will get points back. And that's kind of like a frequent flyer plan. So if you want to be a frequent flyer and you want to have the ability to earn points back every time you shop, you want to choose loyalty reward. And what are points? Points are basically doTERRA dollars. They're equivalent to dollars that you can spend on your doTERRA products, which I love, just redeeming points for, my high quality skincare. I love buying things that I would be buying anyway, like my laundry detergent, my skincare products, my toothpaste, and not having to pay for them because I redeem my points for them. So that's always fun. So you want to choose loyalty reward. So just a quick overview of these perks. When you start and you place a loyalty reward order, you'll get 10% of that order back in points. And the longer that you continue to order, the higher percentage rebate basically you get. So after a year, now you're here at 30%. So let's just give an example of that. If you order 100, and we use the term often PV, which is product value, and product value and dollars are usually pretty similar. So it might be $10, 10 PV, $20, 20 PV. But depending on the item, some non-oil items, there is going to be a little difference. It might be $20, 15 PV. There may be some differences. So you want to keep your eye on that PV so that you know that you're hitting some of these perk levels. So if you ordered a 100 PV order, when you first start out, you're going to get 10% back. So that's like $10 back, right? After a year, you place that same 100 PV order, you're going to get 30% back, or $30. I got to use 100 because it's easy math. Now remember, that's on top of your 25% wholesale discount. So when you take that rebate plus your discount, after a year, you're getting a 55% discount basically on those products. So that is a huge perk, and it adds up fast, you guys. $30, even if you're doing 100 a month, $30 a month is going to add up quickly. You're going to be able to exchange that and basically transfer your buying of other things. And even pre-COVID, I just liked the opportunity to get some of my basic stuff like my toothpaste and my cleaning products and not have to go out and get it at the store. Now even better, because a lot of us are getting lots of things delivered. It's even more convenient. So I love that. Now let's look at this little chart right here. To maintain your points, once you add up some of those points, to maintain those points, you just need one item, any item, right? To continue to increase, if you look at this blue line, to increase that level of rebate that you get, your monthly order needs to be at 50 PV if you want to increase in your percentage, right? Otherwise, you just stay at this lowest level. But if you're ordering 50 PV, you're going to keep moving up the ladder. And at 125 PV, you are also going to get a free oil. This month it's fennel. So by the end of the year, you will have 12 free products. It's really the way that I got to try a lot of things that I might not have bought. And so it's a great way to build your collection and build your medicine cabinet. And so I love getting my free product of the month. And the 100, I skipped over that, but that's for those people who do want to earn some money to pay for their products. They do want to share and they want to earn commission. So if that's you and you think like, I would love to share with people, I would love to earn enough commission in doTERRA to pay for my oils and my supplements, then let us know. We'd love to talk to you about that. All right, this is just a little example of what the cart will look like. And right here, instead of choosing new one-time order, you want to choose LRP, and you can add this little graphic showing you can add your stickers, your oil cap stickers, so that you can keep it organized. And I just keep a running list of the things that I am out of. I actually keep it on my notes in my phone when I run out of something, and I just put it in there. This way I know I can edit my order, and I know that it's very flexible. I can change what I'm getting every time. My cart does not look the same. There are one or two things that are standard in there. I've always got my lifelong vitality supplements, my probiotics, my digestive enzymes. But other than that, there are a lot of things that will change regularly for me. And so the flexibility is great. I've participated in a lot of different subscription box type of things, and this is by far the most flexible. I get to choose what's in my box every month, and I love that. So let's see. All right, health never goes out of style. And as Laura said, this time more than ever, we need to protect our health. We need to do everything we can, whether it is social distancing, washing our hands, and supporting our immune system with good, nutritious food, with rest, with managing our stress and our emotions, with hydrating, with movement, all of those things, supplementation, and of course, using our oils. Health never goes out of style. And that quote from, I just drew a blank of who said it, about health is your greatest wealth. That quote has always been a favorite of mine, and it is never more true than it is today. So use your oils, share your oils, and if the spirit moves you, teach other people how to use their oils. And like I said in the beginning, that might not be for everybody, but that will be for some of you. So if you want to change others' lives, what do? We just figure out who. Some family members, some friends, some coworkers. You can reach out to us, make a list of those people whose lives you'd want to change, and we will get on Zoom like this, and we won't have any red scribbling, I promise. We'll figure out how to erase it. Julie's giving me tips, but I cannot find your eraser anywhere. And we'll do all the work. And we will, in advance of class, send your folks some samples so that they have something to play with and experience, so they can have an oil experience before we get started. So it's as simple as that. We'll give your friend a sample of something. Would love for you to tell them some cool things about your experience with essential oils. We'll tell them ways how to use them. We'll show them some kits, and that's the end. That's all it is. It's simple as that. Sharing is caring for sure in this case. I am going to, on that note, stop our share here. And there we go. Let's see what we've got going in the chat. Oh, Karen makes a great point, and it's so true. She said it's fun to use points at Christmas and during the holidays for easy gift buying too. Karen, at Christmas time, I had like 350 points. I was able to buy such beautiful, wonderful gifts for people, and I didn't spend a dime on any of those products. Wayne is mentioning that sometimes the product of the month right now are oils that you cannot normally buy. That's not the case this month, but for several months we've had very interesting, cool, unique, special oils that we can't get elsewhere at any other time. So that's really fun. Any other questions that we have? Our team, we've got Caitlin, Wayne, Karen, Julie, Michelle, who else on here that can answer questions. Seeing if I don't let me miss anybody. And so they have been doing a fabulous job manning the chat, throwing in their tips as well. And so I truly appreciate that. I have great gratitude for this beautiful team. Bridget's got a great question. Is there anything you can recommend for feeling cool in the summer heat? Peppermint. Caitlin's there with the answer. Absolutely. A drop of peppermint on the base of your neck works wonders, and not just if it's the crazy humidity summer weather, but also for those of you of a certain age, the hot flashes, that is my go-to for the hot flashes also. Yeah, you know what else you can do with that? You can put it in a little bottle, spray bottle, and spritz it. Put it with some water, distilled water, or witch hazel, or any kind of, and just spritz around. Spritz away, baby. It's fabulous. Other questions? All right. You can always, oh, somebody's got a question. No? Is there anything to use for bug bites? That is a good question too. Let's see, I'm just making sure we can. Yeah, lavender is great. I like tea tree also for bug bites. Lavender is really great. Anybody else have something that they use? Magnolia. Basil. Dinah's saying basil. I never would have thought of basil for a bug bite. Or helichrysum is another great skin oil. And tea tree is a great one for nail fungus. Bob's asking about that. Karen, you're saying geranium for which question? Nail fungus or, oh, bug bites. Thank you. Geranium for bug bites. I didn't know that. You know what another wonderful thing is another thing with every time we do any kind of oil class, I always learn something new. So I did not know geranium for that. So thank you. There is not a sunscreen, but I am going to be doing on my DIY Saturday this month, I am going to be doing a DIY sunscreen. I finally got all the stuff for it, so I'll be showing how to make a DIY sunscreen. But we do think that that will be in our future. They keep teasing us about it. Julie's mentioning DDR Prime is great for the nail fungus because it has the oregano and the tea tree in there. So that is awesome. Let's see. Any other questions? So we have such great topics coming up, you guys. I'm just going to pull the list of topics up. We've got nutrition and supplements, toxin-free living, oils for every age, essential skincare, stress, sleep, and emotions, women's health and hormones, and oils for pain management. So all of those are coming up in the next 8 weeks. By registering, you're going to get the recordings for all, but we'd love to have you online live as well, because we just like to see your smiling faces. And also, let's see, we're going to put everybody there. There, we got some smiling faces. We love to see your smiling faces, and we love to have you be able to ask questions live. Susan is asking about the On Guard beadlets. We don't have an update on that right now. Wayne just jumped in with that answer. So we don't know, but as soon as we know, you'll know. So if you want ongoing information, just make sure that you talk to the person who invited you tonight, because they may have a regular email update that they can hook you in on. They may have a Facebook group. You can all feel free to join me in my Radiant Life group. It's all about health, wellness, and oils, along with other things. And so, yeah, join us there. And so if there are no more questions, we're going to wrap it up tonight. We had so much to cover. This was just sort of like your review and primer on oils. We're going to get deeper into other specific topics in the coming weeks. We truly appreciate each and every one of you, and we love to connect with you in community. And so thank you so much for being here. Thank you, team, for all your support. And it is, as Michelle says, an amazing team and community, and we are so blessed to be doing this work and putting goodness out in the world. Thanks so much. Good night, everybody. I'm going to stop the recording now.